Hi again. I got the job. I'm so excited. I got the job. They called me on Monday, and originally I was going to have to drive to this other beach town, which I didn't mind. Honestly, I was kind of looking forward to it. But they called me and said something opened up in the same town that I'm in. So I don't actually have to drive that far. It's only like 5 minutes. So sweet. I'm hired officially. I gave him all my paperwork. I did all of that stuff. Now I just need to wait for my start date. My start date is actually the Monday after my last day here. Perfect. It works out perfect. And so I guess I am gonna end up working Saturday morning, and that will be officially my last day because my coworker requested it off, and we can't find anyone to cover it. So I'll just do it. Get a little bit of overtime on that last paycheck there. That last paycheck will also have all my vacation hours on it, and then I'll be free of this place. I'm so relieved. For the last week or so, the owner has been like completely not talking to me about it, and like anytime he's come in, it's either like to fill the ATM machine or get the deposit or whatever else. And I was worried that he didn't know because I gave the letter to his father. The letter is addressed to the both of them. I assumed that he would read it, but since he never said a word, I was still like sitting there wondering, like, I'm leaving next week, right? But finally, like, I talked to him, and the way I brought it up was like, hey, coworker called out, or I mean, like, requested this day off. I'm willing to do it as my last day. And he's like, yeah, you can go ahead and do that, and then I'll get you your last paycheck on Monday. I'm like, oh, thank God I don't have to like argue or like try to wiggle anything. At least he's like, no, we're done. Good. And in other news, I actually hung out with a friend a couple nights ago. I'm so happy. It was actually a really fun time. It was great. He's a really nice guy, and we're the same exact age. And we have a lot in common, actually, because I've done a lot of traveling, and his parents are from like overseas and stuff. So like, and we've also had a lot of shit happen in our childhoods and shit like that. So like, we're we're peas in a pod, right? Like, so I'm really happy to have a friend. So happy to have a friend. He seems really chill. We had a good time. I'll probably hang out with him again probably next week. Hopefully. I don't know. He's also got all his own shit going on. You know, I'm trying to think right now because all week long I'm like, I have so many things to talk about. I can't wait till I can get out to the woods again so I can like talk about all of this stuff on camera. Now I forgot. Either I forgot or I'm like, I don't really want to talk about it anymore. Because I had some shit happen earlier this week. Like, it was stupid. It was stupid. Okay, just briefly. I called an ambulance for somebody because I thought they were ODing. And they sent a fucking police car. And I was so pissed. I'm like, fortunately, the person turned out to be totally fine. Not ODing. They walked away. No issue. But what if she was ODing? They sent a fucking cop. You think a cop is more equipped to deal with that medical emergency than an ambulance? I'm super pissed. That was on Wednesday. Uh, I don't know. I don't really know what else to say, I guess. So I'll call it there. Happy news, I got the new job. Sad news, it's only $17 an hour, which, if you're not from California, sounds like a lot, but California minimum wage is $16.50, and the average rent is like $1,500 a month. So $17 an hour is barely gonna pay for my rent. But I'll make it work. It's gonna be okay. Because I'm also still looking for another job, but I'm waiting to start this one and see what my schedule is gonna be. Because any new job that I get, I'm gonna have to be like, these are my availability hours, right? Right now I don't know, so I'm just waiting. But that's also why I dyed my hair pink finally, because I got the job. So I don't have to interview again for a little bit. So I'm super happy. I also got yelled at a few times over the last week over just stupid shit. Like, our the card readers on the pumps are kind of messed up, and I think it's like a network slash internet issue because it will like take forever and then like time out, and then I have to try again. And we just got all the card readers replaced, so it's not the readers themselves, it's something else to do with the system on the inside. I don't know, don't care anymore. But if you are ever at a gas station and you're having issues on the pump like that, where it doesn't want to accept your card and you're having trouble paying at the pump for some reason, don't go inside and yell at the cashier. I guarantee the cashier had nothing to do with it and can't fix it because they're just a cashier. Not only do we need a mechanic, we also need a lot of money because these types of fixes are very expensive. That's something you need to talk to the owner about. The cashier has no say. Please don't yell at the cashier. Please don't ever yell at the cashier. Like, seriously, it's ridiculous. I don't understand what you think you're going to accomplish by yelling at me over something I have no control over. But anyway, I think I will leave it there. It's been a hell of a week. I only have 1 week left. Just 1 week left. And then I'm done with this place. And then no more gas station shenanigans. The next playlist is gonna have to be grocery store shenanigans, I guess. I am excited about that. It's probably gonna be so much more chill. It might not be as interesting because I probably won't have fucking wild ass stories about having to call the cops at the deli in a grocery store. But you never know. You never know. But anyway, I'll leave you there. Taking this really beautiful. It was raining last night, so it's really wet out here right now. And surprisingly, very few mosquitoes, which is nice. It's nice. Alright, I will see you all in the next one. Bye.